Today I thought I'd do a quick video as an update to our Jura E8 coffee machine. Really pleased with it. Must have had it, I don't know, call it 6 months. It's definitely our morning habit. The only thing I would say that's a bit annoying is it takes lots of these filters. If I just press on here now, it's already up at nearly needing a new filter again. This is at least once a month. And what I've found is if you buy these, I'm buying original filters, I assume that's the thing you need. Just buy as many as these as you can as a bulk buy. I think I'm buying them 9 at a time from Amazon. It's expensive. I think they work out about, I don't know, 15 quid a filter or something crazy. Also sort of bulk buy this cleaning fluid, the milk cleaning fluid, although it doesn't seem to get through that too badly. So I've got bottles of that. And then with the milk fluid, I also bought some, although they're a little bit short, I need some longer ones. I bought some just pipe cleaners to clean this tube. And a good little tip is every time you use the machine, just give it a flush through with some fresh water every time you've used the milk, and that just sort of keeps it obviously from clogging up with stale milk. But even so, every now and again I have been cleaning it through with a couple of these. That said, you can buy, I did buy these three, they were quite cheap. They're just pattern part of replacement pipes, so when that one does eventually get to an undesirable condition, we'll just replace them out with that. These little ends just pop off and go straight on the pipe. And finally, we've got the cleaning tablets again. I bought these as a bulk buy. Expensive again. There are lots of alternatives. I just thought I'd go with the original Jura product. But again, these are not going, it's not eating through these as much as the filters. Okay, and then I've found that my favourite is the flat white with the milk on, just no froth really. And I've got we did consider buying a milk cooler. Our fridge is a few feet away. It's pointless. I just put it in a glass. And then just to see my settings, we've got the cutter is on full cut at the back here, and then if I go into the expert mode settings for flat white, I hope you can see that okay. I've got volume, so I do 50 milliliters of coffee, and then the coffee strength is at max, and then the temperature should be as high as it can go, and then the amount of milk we've got set at 20 seconds. Okay, so let's have a go with it. Coffees, or 3, so it's a triple flat white, and that fits perfectly in my cup. We're using this modern standard, and we've tried coffee online. We've paid up to 60 quid a bag, I think, for some coffee. It's all about what the quality of the coffee. We're enjoying it. I think it's from Sainsbury's. When I first did the first video, I installed and reviewed the app on the phone, as you can expect. Never used it, never probably will. Just come down in the mornings and make your coffee, don't you? So I always then take my coffee, and just to keep this pipe clean, because as you see, it's all got milk residue obviously in it, so it'll dry throughout the day if you just leave it. So I just get a little cup like that, swap it out to water, and just give it a quick flush through. Okay, and if we look here, so it does actually say clean milk system now. We don't actually, it hasn't actually come up on the screen, so we don't actually do it every time. But if I was to turn it off, it would probably ask me to do that. That's a little bit annoying, but obviously necessary. And it's debatable whether, we certainly don't do it every time with the solution. We just give it a rinse through. So there we go, guys. I thought I'd do this quick review, just to show you how I use it on a daily basis now. I'm really pleased with it. Did have one little issue in the month we've had it. You saw just then it hissed a little bit. It did sort of semi-clog, and I did give it a really good clean the other week. Took it all to pieces, which you should do anyway, but I gave it a full-on clean the other week, and it fixed it up, because it was just hissing. It wouldn't actually produce milk. It did clog up, and although it didn't look that clogged in there, obviously it's a pinhole, so just giving it a clean fixed it up. So good maintenance, as with anything. We'll keep it going happily. One other thing is, I did have a guy saying he'd bought one and he had to send it back because of the coffee was spilling down the back of it. If we just have a look at mine, you can see, but there's just a little bit of coffee here. We've got a little bit of coffee at the back there. We found it more if we used the ground coffee. It was sort of dumping it in the back, but for this we just get a little bit like that every now and again, so no big deal. One other thing I have noticed is, even when you go to turn it off and you do say you don't want to clean the system, yet it still does it, and then obviously it still rinses the coffee system. No biggie, it obviously needs to do it, but just a little bit of weird user interface there, because you got to do it anyway. So there we go. Happy days, happy drinking, happy coffee.